Hi, Clark Mooneyham here. I'm here with Connor, King of the Leprechauns today. He's come to me trying to get some help with his fight against Bigfoot. The weapons he's been using here lately hasn't done much good, so he wants something with a little more firepower. So I've come up with my first ever arrow shooter that I've ever built. So this is what it looks like. Basically, I had some wood already cut for my other style guns that we've been building. The main difference with this was, since I was shooting an arrow, I was going to have to use a D-loop. I got the rubbers hooked in like that, and this is going to slip over this pin. So with my other guns, we had a plunger that would go up to trigger it. So the trick on this was to still use the lever, but have it retract the pin. So that's what I've got it doing here. It's if you get too much poundage on the rubber, it doesn't work real good because it pulls hard against the pin and makes the trigger action want to bind up on it. So I'll probably go back to a factory-made archery trigger on it instead of this. But like I say, you don't know if it's going to work or not until you actually try building one. So the front fork on here, I decided to mount the bow part to a flange. The reason for that was all my mounting holes and the hole for the arrow is going right in the middle of the board, and which means it was like getting perforated. If you got too much force on the bow part, on the rubber, it'd be likely to break right in the middle. So I mounted it to the flange and back. I've been thinking about doing something like that for quite a while. It gives you a lot more flexibility for mounting your forks. I built another gun, and I'm going to have it where you can switch from shooting arrows to shooting golf balls in about 2 minutes. And the flange really helps that out. Now the way I've been sighting it is I've got this sight on here with a little hole in it, and you line that up on the circle here where I've got the red, and it's fairly accurate. So like I say, this may be the last one I build with this trigger system, but I did take a lot of extra time shaping the wood and everything. I think it gave it a real nice look. So like I said, this was just a trial model to see what it could teach me about shooting arrows. So we'll just take a shot here in a little bit, and let's see how it comes out. It has pretty good power for no more rubber than I've got on it. So I think with a different trigger on it, we can have some pretty good success. I've actually had some people contact me about building an arrow shooter for shooting carp on the Illinois River. So you may be seeing some videos about that in the future. So we go take a few shots right now. So. Okay, so this is how I load this thing up. I put my thumb in the loop and just bring it back over the pin. Now I pull the pin down pretty far like that, and take my arrow, give me one, and you have to put one feather where it lines up with your bowstring. off to the side, just like that. Okay, now let's see if we can line up and hit that balloon. That's how it works. Getting pretty good power out of it. I'm pretty well satisfied with it. Just got to get a better trigger on it. And when I get that done, we'll see you again later. I'm gonna get you.
Bigfoot, I'm gonna get you.